Greetings, Local 2627 sisters and brothers. Today is February 25th, 2013, and I just want to update you on a couple of things. I think that we're going to put the FLSA terms on our website, Fair Labor Standard Act, the Federal Fair Labor Standard Act, so people know who qualifies for getting paid overtime and who don't. Because we have a lot of members who are way up over the cap, and the FLSA description will help some people understand what's going on. Of course, if you have any more questions, you can just call us in the office. The 2010 snowstorm, unfortunately, I think I mentioned before, we lost. The arbitrator found in favor of the city. If you didn't show up to work, you're not going to get paid. They're going to take it from your annual leave bank, unless you were disabled. If you were disabled, you're going to get credit. If you showed up to work, you're going to get credit. So I know that's bad news for everybody who weren't able to make it to work. I mean, that's one reason why I say we need a stronger union. We need to get out there and we need to be in people's face, because if we have a lot of people going out there at these demonstrations, the city will take us serious, because we're talking about one arbitrator, one person just made this ruling. I don't know for sure if we're going to appeal this ruling or not, but I will keep you tuned on that. On the DC37 status, we're still out of the building. We will be out of the building probably. The last guesstimate I heard was everybody should be back by July 1st. But like I'm saying, guesstimate. So good luck with that. If you have any problems, if you have any problem with anything at all, and we put all the contact numbers on our website. If they're not working for you, give us a call here, and you know what the numbers are, and we will take care of it for you. Another thing I want to mention about standby time. Standby time has to be given to you by management. If management gives it to you, you need it in writing. If they don't give it to you in writing and tell you that you're on standby time, you need to send out a confirmation email saying, as per your instruction, I will be on standby time for such and such a period of time. Standby time, they have to pay you 50% of your rate while you're out there waiting. Now, this is important. A lot of people are doing standby time, but they're not being compensated for it. So we want to make sure everybody knows about this. If you need more information on standby time, how it works, give us a call here. Residency, as you know, there's a blanket residency for everybody who works in the city, in the DC37, that you're allowed to live in New York City or any of the surrounding counties. If you are what they call a hard to recruit title, which is most of the 2627 titles, there is no residency requirement on you. Right now, the only resident requirement that I see where you're not allowed to live any place is on computer aid. But computer aids, like I said, can live in any of the any of the counties around New York City. If you need more information on that, of course, again, give us a call in the office. Lobby day is March 5th. If you're interested in going, you need to contact Political Action. You definitely need to contact Political Action, because March 5th is coming up very close. The housing seminar, the DC37 housing seminar that was scheduled for Wednesday, the 27th, has been canceled because of lack of space. We had a big turnout, and we had pre-registered people. We had about 160 people who had pre-registered, but the facilities that we're going to use seems to be in conflict and also don't have enough space to handle that many people. So right now the tentative date is going to be moved to March 29th, Friday, March 29th. I just want to mention something about non-compet titles. After you do your probation, technically, or I should say by the rules of the contract, you do not get legal disciplinary representation from the union until you've done 5 years of service. Now, that being said, the majority of the time, and when I say majority of the time, I'm saying that probably 85 to 90% of the time, people who haven't met this criteria are still allowed disciplinary representation by the union. But please don't make management aware of this. Management a lot of times just doesn't know. They just group you into the same group as everybody who's competitive, and it's a good thing. Now there's some managers that know, some agencies know that you have to have 5 years in, but they don't care. They give you representation anyway. So try to be cool and try not. If they don't know, don't tell them. Okay. What else I want to tell you? Good and welfare this week from DCAS. Noel Ramos and his wife, they had a new baby. Congratulations to them. From DOF, Department of Finance, Phil Kura, his sister passed away, unfortunately. And from HRA, one of our active members, Edwin Delgado, which I've known, I've met a few times, he passed away. Of course, our love and our sympathy goes out to these members and our solidarity. And, you know, you should also, speaking of people who pass away while they're still working, uh, if you're in your 70s, you know, your late 60s, if you're past the 62 years or 57 years of life, and depending on what tier you're in, you might think about getting some quality time and retiring if there's no reason for you to be here. Because it's a shame for you to pass away while you're still working, because what you worked for all these years, you don't even benefit from. In solidarity, this is Robert Jai. Have a good one.